on, guys? It's Mike for Sim Racing 604. Welcome back to Assetto Corsa, and welcome to the M1 here of the DRM Revival Pack for Assetto Corsa. And we're just going to do a quick 5-lap race at Spa. And I did a couple trial runs that I can tell you, turn 1 is a nightmare. Reason being, this car has almost no brakes. There we go again. Every single time. I always underestimate or overestimate the cold braking ability of the DRM Revival Pack. Probably more so than any car I've ever driven in Assetto Corsa. The tire and brake temperature matter a lot. And I can't even keep this thing on the road. Very, very squirrely, as I like to say right now. I will let him have that. Need a lap or two to get some tire and brake temp up. And then we'll start to push. Opinions of the DRM Revival Pack, as you guys have probably read, range from, oh my god, it's amazing, to how can anyone drive this? It's a waste of €15. I don't think I can recall any pack that quite, or any mod actually, that quite dichotomized the sim racing community quite as much as the DRM Revival Pack for Assetto Corsa. Nothing in recent memory anyway. I really think one of the biggest problems is people are comparing it to its predecessor. While it was a game changer on R Factor, I don't think it's a game changer on Assetto Corsa. I just think it's a fantastic mod on its own. Starting to get some temperature now. Probably about 2 full laps before I can really begin to push. Alright guys, get out of my way, I'm coming through. Down into first gear. I love cars when they have a usable first gear. Most race cars do not. Just fantastic sounds coming out of this Revival Pack. Gotta be patient here. I'm guessing Eau Rouge Radion is my best passing opportunity in this car. I am running close to 700 horsepower here, or actually close to 800. Some of these cars with 200-300 horsepower less. Tight quarters here through the chicane. That passing opportunity cost me a position basically. Try to get aggressive because why not? But now I'm not in a position to pass through Eau Rouge. Oh boy. Get it back on track, Mikey. Porsche going really, really wide. Might be able to steal a position here. He's right on my bumper. Coming up to the conclusion of lap 3 of 5. Been a pretty good race so far. The car is much more well behaved now that I have tire and brake temperature. Should be in a passing opportunity here. May get 2 positions actually for Radion. As long as I can nail Eau Rouge. Here we go. So I think it's quite a gap up to the 3rd position, so we're really going to have to fight over these last 2 laps in order to get there. Oh, 12 seconds. Alright, so I likely won't see it. see, can we spot those cars ahead of us? Not yet. However, with no traffic in front, we might be able to gain ground. By the way, another tip, if you're having a lot of trouble controlling these things, try turning the turbo down. I think it's set to about 70% by default. In my opinion, you don't need to run more than about 50%, except maybe on the straightaways, or if you're running Monza or something like that. I see the cars ahead. Should be pretty close to them by the end of this lap, I would think. Trying not to push too hard and lose my spot here. Oh, 15 seconds. Holy smokes. Alright, so my advice now, guys, go ahead and skip ahead to the replay. I will not catch third place. But for those who choose to stick around, I will render my verdict on the DRM Revival mod. So, yeah, so what do I think of the DRM Revival mod? I think it's a phenomenal car pack. Now, is it worth 15 euro? Probably, but I think only to a limited crowd. I think, is this a rush out? I mean, there's some mods that I encourage people to just go ahead, drop what they're doing, go ahead and get the mod pack, paid or otherwise. This is probably not one of those. I think it's somewhat of a specialized pack. I think you kind of have to have a love for Group 5. If you're, the type of person who, usually runs GT3 or open wheelers or something like that. And actually, not even open wheels. Let's say you're a GT3, GT4 fan. You're probably not going to get a lot out of this, because the reason being is it's just a completely different style of driving. It really does require you to be very mindful of your inputs, whereas a GT3 or GTE or something like that, you could just sort of throw into corners. If that's what you enjoy, if you enjoy finding lap time by being just hyper aggressive, then this is probably not the car pack for you. With that said, it is a phenomenal car pack. If you're at all into the Group 5s, if you're, looking for a challenge from old school racing cars, I don't think it gets much better than this. So I think it really boils down to what are you into. So all in all, it gets my thumbs up, but I recognize that it's not for everyone. Alright, let's take a look at a replay, guys, and thanks for watching.